do I even begin? I swear on my lab coat, this video required lethal amounts of rum. I don't normally drink, but I had to be emotionally prepared, because that pain needed to be numbed. So, longtime viewers of my channel know I love Yuri content. One of my first videos to hit 1,000 views was Bloom Into You. But even before that, I made a video about 5 Yuri manga for beginners. One of the authors I mentioned in that video was Kodama Naoko. She's one of my favorite Yuri artists, as she does excellent work there. However, the manga and anime we're dealing with today was her work on NTR Netsuzou Trap. This one sent me down a rabbit hole, a very dark rabbit hole with spikes, and I don't think I'm ever able to come back. Since I can't afford therapy on my salary after watching this show, I'm going to make you, my students, suffer with me. So, our story follows our main characters, Yuma and Hotaru. Childhood friends. Cute, right? Adorable. I thought so. Wrong! Absolutely wrong! This is the anime equivalent of a gas leak. You don't see the danger until you've inhaled too much and start making bad life choices. So, Yuma gets her first boyfriend. She's nervous, which is totally normal, but Hotaru, who apparently has the combined moral compass of a raccoon and a Bond villain, goes, "Let's practice kissing for educational purposes." And then they just do it! Not like a simple kiss. No, that was a full-on French kiss. What the heck am I watching? This was episode 1! I was not ready for that at all! And as the show goes on, Yuma has the nerve and the audacity to just sit there thinking, wait, that was better than my boyfriend's kiss. Yuma, sweetheart, I'm all for Yuri and girl love and everything. That was not a kiss. That was an application to Trauma University. And as the series goes on, Yuma spirals because not only is she technically cheating on her boyfriend with Hotaru, she can't explain her feelings to Hotaru, who is basically flirting with the concept of emotional manipulation as a sport. This is the moment the anime gets interesting, though. As by interesting, I'm just, oh my Zeus! Why can I not stop watching? What have you done to me? Look, I binged the manga and anime in a single afternoon. One sitting. My friends are sometimes trying to hold interventions. Even Boro is getting scared of this. The show was something else. Let's get real for a moment. The story, very toxic. This is not like the oopsie quirky drama toxic. I mean, this is like peel the paint off your walls. Hotaru's relationships, very toxic. Yuma's guilt spiral, we already covered that. The communication, non-existent. The emotional validation, somebody call Heracles, as that is a mythical creature. And yet, I knew what I was getting into. I just kept reading. I just kept watching. Because as much as I am complaining about it to some degree, the drama in this was hot. I enjoyed it. Was it good? But the Yuri scenes were embarrassingly entertaining. Honestly though, I think it's just the rent-a-girlfriend syndrome, as I just can't think anymore. That anything, literally anything, is better than Rent-a-Girlfriend. Hell, the vending machine isekai is better than Rent-a-Girlfriend. And it's about a vending machine! And, you know, I'll say this. I will just say this now. And other people, I believe, have hopefully also said this. This is not an anime for everyone. I mean, the title alone has NTR in it. And if you don't know what that means, may Hestia bless your innocent soul? I am so jealous. Come back and talk to me in about 10 years when you have reached the deep end of anime. Now, there is one thing I can say that this show does amazing, as well as the manga does amazing, is Kodama-sensei does not play around with her Yuri art. These ecchi scenes are beautiful. I love it. Hell, they are better than half of the ecchi manga that exist today. These are just fabulous. But here's the thing, this isn't the wholesome Yuri that a lot of people are used to. This isn't soft. This is the Yuri with teeth, sharp ones. And that manga leans way harder into the emotional torture than the anime does. If the anime is a firecracker, the manga is a stick of dynamite. Hey, Boro, no, don't like that! After that explosion, I think I got my brain back. So, can I recommend Netsuzou Trap? Let me answer as professionally as I can. Not to a casual audience. Not even to someone who likes Bloom Into You. Not to people who just want healthy boundaries. But, if you want to dive deep into the weirdest Yuri rabbit hole of your life, or you enjoyed shows like the video I made on Scum's Wish, or, God forbid, Domestic Girlfriend, I'll cover it eventually, or you just want your brain to be rewired by chaos, then sure, watch it at your own risk. Bring poison. You will need poison. My poison of choice is rum. In the end, this show was pain. Spicy pain, but with that, we're gonna wrap up this forbidden lesson. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so it's nice. Let me know what you guys thought down in the hate lab below of this show. And if you guys like Yuri content, or you want more good Yuri anime or manga, check out my Bloom Into You video, or if you don't mind putting up with my old, terrible quality, check out the Guide to Yuri manga, as the manga in that video are really worth reading, and I highly recommend. In the meantime, that's all I have to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm Professor Plague. Last this